Harry Houdini. But he quickly realized he was not very strong, flexible, brave, or good at magic. So instead, he is here doing none of those things, but he will be telling jokes to all you fine people. Please welcome to the stage, Matt Ragalie.
Hello, Crucible. Hello, Madison, Wisconsin. I'm not Houdini, but I do enjoy being tied up every once in a while. So there's that. No, it is really nice to be back in Madison, Wisconsin. My wife and I, we lived here for 2 years, and one thing that I really enjoy about this town is there is a very, very slim chance that you will end up holding an assault rifle, which is good. It's a good thing. Now we live in Milwaukee, and I was hanging with my neighbor the other day, and he asked me, "Hey Matt, do you want to come down to my basement and see something?" To which the answer should be no. I did not answer no. So I found myself in the basement and was presented with another question. And that question was, "Say Matt, do you want to see that thing that all them people are afraid of?" This would have been another great opportunity to say no. I did not say no. And before I knew it, I was presented with and ended up holding an AR-15 assault rifle, which was interesting because I didn't get a boner. And I thought that that's why people bought those, to feel that power and get that erection. Didn't happen for me, so I handed it back. Yeah. I realized one thing though, guys, and this was about a day later, and that is that my fingerprints are all over the sofa. So I want to make it very clear to all of you here today, and I need you to remember this and remember my face. I know it sounds cliche, but I did not do it. Wasn't me, I did not do it, remember that. Okay, we're on the same page, it's good. Do we have any Matts out here tonight? My name is Matt, and in my experience, there's always another Matt in the room. Do we have any Matts here? Oh, okay, we've got a Matt. Woo woo! Here's the problem, is there are way too many fucking Matts. Way too many of us. And it gets confusing. It really does. I have coworkers named Matt. I have a father-in-law named Matt, which at first was a little awkward. My wife, she told me, "I'm sorry, I can't call you Matt in the bedroom," which was understandable. So now instead, she just calls me Daddy. And he gets Matt. It's great. It's fine. But there really are too many Matts, and I've come up with this, just an idea, a thought that maybe we could implement. And I think that each Matt should be allowed to kill just one other Matt. Just one. I'm not a monster. I'm not advocating anything too wild, right? I think we should keep this light, right? Light and family friendly. Think the Hunger Games, okay? And it'll happen for a while. There will be less Matts until eventually a Mattness Aberdeen emerges. And then we're done. We're done with the whole thing. So, with that, Matt, I'm not sure what you're doing after this show, but I got something very interesting I'd like to show you in my basement. Come on down. Great. All right. So, I recently discovered that my parents are much more accomplished stoners than I am, which is weird, because they never used to smoke pot before. And I smoke a little bit of weed. Do we have any pot smokers in the audience tonight? Of course we do. It's strange though, because here's one thing that is interesting, is my parents, they'll go on vacation to Jamaica, and they're not staying at an all-inclusive resort. They're off the beaten path, hanging out with my father's new friend, Thunder, who is a Rastafarian, which is interesting to me. Just the idea of my mild-mannered, middle-class, suburban white parents just smoking hella blunts with Rastafarians makes me chuckle, it makes me laugh. But the thing that's really weird to me is my parents, they live next to a DEA agent, right next door. And they don't get paranoid. They don't get paranoid at all. Now me, on the other hand, when I smoke marijuana, I get paranoid as fuck. I think that Alexa is listening in on my conversation. She knows I'm high, guys. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna tell. One small problem with that is I actually don't own an Alexa, so I should really just not smoke weed, I think. That would be a good plan for me at the end of the day. I was recently on Amazon, and it made me nervous for the future. And guys, I'm not nervous because of climate change, civil rights. No. I'm afraid about the robots. And nobody thinks about the robots, right? But hear me out. I'm scrolling, I'm looking for something to buy, like a good American. And I come across the Bubbletron 3000. The Bubbletron, the Bubbletron. So the Bubbletron is a machine that can blow 3,000 bubbles a minute. Impressive. I, on the other hand, when I was at my bubble blowing strength and expertise, I was 7, I had my little jar, my wand, I was lucky to get one bubble per minute. And I would hold the thing, I'd blow a little too hard, nothing would come out, right? I'd blow too little, still nothing would come out. I'd hold it up in the air, a swift wind would knock it over, it'd go flaccid. Sorry, I ended up talking about my penis for a while. Back to the point. Guys, robots. That's where we were. Someone is going to piss off the wrong robot, and we're going to be done for. Let me rephrase that. Someone is going to fuck the wrong robot, and we are through. Let me rephrase that. I bought the Bubbletron. And I do intend to fuck it. But guys, can you blame me? I mean, it blows 3,000 times a minute. That's a lot. All right, so I got one last joke here, and this is one that my wife has not heard yet. And I'm very excited to present it tonight. And I gotta tell you guys, my marriage was tested recently. It was. And they tell you these things. They tell you these things when you get married, and we've been married 2.5 years. We have a great relationship. I love her very much. She is fucking amazing. Yeah, give it up for her. But my marriage was tested. Whoa. And I was in Walmart, where these things happen. And I had to use the bathroom very, very bad. So I beelined to the back of the store, and I'm multitasking, which is a bad idea if you have to use the bathroom very bad. I got my headphones in, and I get into the stall, and I'm fumbling. I gotta get my trousers off. And in the process of dropping trout, my belt loop catches my ring, and it falls straight into the toilet. Oh yeah, that's right. And so I'm sitting, and I'm looking between my balls, down at this ring, which is just in a nasty shit-stained Walmart toilet where so many people have pooped before. And then instantly, there's an analysis that takes place there, right? How much is that thing worth to you, and can you get another? I'm here to tell you that I rolled up my sleeve. I rolled up my sleeve, and I thrust my hand into that shit-stained toilet. And I grabbed that ring, and I marched out of that bathroom with my head held high. And I thought to myself, this is it. This is what they meant when they said your marriage will be tested. And then I walked back into the bathroom, and I washed my hands. And then I washed my hands again. And then I had a sigh of relief. I looked at my wife, who was sitting in the front row, and I'm here to tell you, baby, I'll do it again. And with that, that's my set. Thank you very much.